All right, welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We have a tough match here against Bruh. He has a what do I want to say? This is a decent defense. It could be a little bit more threatening. Like just looking at it, immediate standouts is that there are no ranged units. But then also on my defense, there's no, I have ranged units. I have Loki and Saline. So okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, immediately there's no range units. It's full melee, so it means that Gale Fortune is going to be incredibly challenging because who do I leave for last? Can't leave Tree Man for last because of Barricade. I would need to take both him and Neathauger, pretty much all three of the armors out because they have Barricade or warp denial in some capacity, and all of my Gale Force teams kind of depend on that to get into action. So I can't leave any of them for last. And then that being said, they're all very difficult to take out. I'd essentially just be depending on Camilla to get the job done. And also I'd have to create a space to attack from. Yeah, Gale Forcing this just seems like a pain. And then even from range, Neathauger here has Hardy Bearing, so Hardy Bearing means that I can't use Unaka. That's pretty much what it boils down to. So that's not an option. And then what I'm left with is tanking. And it's either going to be Eirika or Ather. And I don't want to take the hit from Camilla. So we're going to go with Eirika here because taking the hit with Ather doesn't sound like a great idea. So yeah, we're gonna let Eirika do this since she got the Vantage thing, and I think this setup is just about right. As you can see, my team is also pretty much full range except for the melee units in Eirika and Lumera because she's bonus, and Seth because he got all that support stuff. So yeah, it should be okay. I just got to keep them away from Eirika, and then we figure out the rest from there. I'm glad that we're able to get Camilla on the first action, and now it's what do we do about Marth, because Marth will have the most mobility here, as you can see. Yeah, what do we do about Marth? Neathauger has the Hardy Bearing, but she can't kill Eirika. So I don't really have to worry about that too much. It's the follow-up around what Marth will do that is the concern. I think I should be fast enough to outspeed Marth with Eirika. I just don't know, what the play is. I think Eirika will get the undefended, or the assigned decoy rather, from Lorather, so she should be able to act as a near save. It's just I gotta make sure that I keep everyone else. Oh, I gotta move like this. I'm putting this down because you didn't get the AoE protection from Gateau, but the way that I'm setting this up, it's so that Sigurd won't be able to warp in either, because he can only attack from the space where I'm gonna move to. He can't get on the tree tile because he's a horse. So yeah, I'm gonna move to that space right there in front of Lumera, and then Sigurd shouldn't be able to attack. The only concern is what Marth does, because I'm pretty sure Neathauger should go first because I won't be able to take her out. Yeah, so I think it should work like that, and we'll see how the rest of the turn evolves. One of the weaknesses about this team is that I don't have anyone. There's no backup here. It's all on Eirika. If Eirika fails, then that's it. It's pretty much done. If she dies, yeah, the unit from the surprise secret slot is Peony. I should probably change that since I'm sure we can get a better dancer in there. Like I don't know, Plumeria probably would be a better choice. But when I set this team up originally, Peony was the one that was there, and she's still there. So. That's something that should probably change, and give Eirika some more support for situations like this. If I am able to make it to turn 3 and not able to blow up the unit that is in my face, so that's something that I'm going to consider. But aside from that, new banner is dropped. It's live today. Have not summoned yet. Like I said, I still got like 20 orbs. I've been delaying my Black Knight summons. I'm still on 20. I'm going to keep going there, and then I'll figure out what to do with. I really want to pull for one of those new nukes. I want either of them, really. Preferably, I'd go for Noor because of the color matchup. I think that the new Tharja should be able to wipe Neathogger off the map, depending on how much HP she has. If you can get her health up to survive a counterattack. I think she has built-in desperation, but if Hardy Bearing comes into play, I think that may be a problem for her. But all things being equal, she should be able to take out Neathogger, Tharja. And then I like her Echo skill as well. I really do think that the Crux skills are fantastic for flyers as yeah, this is exactly what I thought would happen. Yeah, the Crux skills are fantastic for flyers as Echo skills. I think those are great. And I'm looking to potentially passing that around once I do get the orbs in to start summoning on that banner. And I'm going to summon. I'm just waiting a little bit for everything to come into place. Fall into place, rather. But yeah, Marth doing what I expect. I didn't expect him to warp behind me, but luckily the assigned decoy made it so that Eirika was the near save, and you know, I was able to get in there with Eirika. Because placement-wise, that could have actually been really bad, but it ended up working out exactly how I thought it would. Just what to do, defense style. I think I'm gonna have to take that, attack her, and then chip damage, hopefully, and then Eirika. No healing tower, no way to heal. Okay, I think that's gonna have to be the play. Miracle Saline will have to save us, I think. And here we go with Peony. Yeah, I should definitely swap Peony for Plumeria. I think that's probably going to be the better option currently in terms of just having an extra unit that comes into support. I think swapping Saline for Eirika, I think swapping Peony for Plumeria is a better play.
I'll pay them a visit.
But yeah, definitely want to get one of those new nukes, test them out, take them for a spin, see how they perform, and then, you know, see where we end up from there. I do want to incorporate at least one of them, Tharja or Noor. I feel like Noor would probably work out better. I'm just looking at her kit, and she just looks like a good unit. I get like I'm seeing a lot of people be down on her, but man, she looks like a good unit, especially if she can quad. I can see some potential there. But unfortunately, trying to build a team around her quadding feels like a bit of work. Maybe if I swapped out her bow for like some type of brave bow, maybe. But I can see some potential on that Noir. And that was probably going to be my main target. And then Tharja, of course, because she's a rearmed unit. Maybe if I give that Crux skill to Ashida Nephany, she can actually do something, because my god, was she terrible. Like Oblivion kept saying, like, if you put investment on her, you know, she could work, but yeah, that Ashida Nephany was just not the greatest. I think that was an experimentation with special jump, more so than an actual range nuke. She wasn't really a great ranged option. Even like, yeah, when she get Summer Petra was the better nuke at the time. But yeah, definitely going to see. That's actually a good option too. Give Petra the Crux and then give her something else in her C skill for mobility. But that's one of the things that I was trying to do with Petra. Also, I kind of need some merges on her. I think her effective damage is going to age well. As long as we don't get more units like Marth. But I think his gimmick is going to stick to him for a little bit. I don't think they're going to want to have too many. I mean, you can get the armor neutralization from just the A skill, but most armored units want to run something else in their A skill, so I can understand that. But I don't think they'll pass that effect off to many other units aside from Marth anytime soon. So I think
I will be cautious.
Tharja, what am I saying? Petra should age fairly well as long as we can keep up her skills to increase her like damage output and make it consistent. Alright, so we should be able to get the KO here on Neathhogger now that Saleen has done the hard work and chipped her down. We should be able to get the KO now with Eirika. We would not have been able to if, without Saleen's help here. Yeah, there we go. And then from here, it should be easy peasy. There's no one else that can do any real damage aside from Sigurd, but I have the AoE protection from 2 sources. The stones and the toe, so no real damage there. And now it's just the armored units that are left in the back, and we'll take care of them as they come down. So yeah, this was potentially a really difficult match, but worked out. Proper planning. I really had to play around with positionals and attacking, picking my my battles here, and we were able to get through this one successfully. Man, Rune is like so bust. He just isn't doing what I want him to do. He definitely needs to quad somehow, but I don't know how to get him to quad without bringing a catcher-like unit. Oh, refines. Very happy with... not very happy. Paula got an okay refine, and she was really the one that I was looking forward to from the batch. And I guess she got an okay refine. At least she's still usable if you give her like stuff. What she was lacking was damage output, and they kind of gave her, but I wish they had given her a bit more there, just so that she could, do that thing. The +1 movement that she gives out is cool, but it kind of overlaps with Brutal Tempest that I gave her. But then also Brutal Tempest gives her the Canto, so I guess there's something there. But then there's also room to potentially change her C skill for something that gives out more damage. So definitely things to examine there. And then Urk, my god. Well, I kind of get why they did that to Urk, because from his game, there's no one... He's from Roy's game, and there just aren't that many units in Roy's game that are good, so I can understand why they did that with Urk. But yeah, they gave him a ton of stuff, so I'm probably gonna, get that weapon refine from Urk and test it out, see how it plays. For the very least, I'll have someone for Roy's Legendary Hero battles. Legendary? No, it's I forget what they're called, but the ones where you have to use the specific units. So yeah, and then Edelgard, it didn't seem like the craziest thing. I thought they would lean a bit more into the Gale Force thing, but didn't do it. And then I forget the rest. They didn't leave right that big of an impression on me. But yeah, man, Saleen was the MVP in today's match. Very good unit, still doing the job. I think she's the only unit that I have on like every season so far. At this point still, I use her and Sedith, but then I have 2 Sediths. So yeah, it's just her. Every season I play Saleen, Dark, Light, Astra Anima. All of the seasons, Saleen is there.
It's a promise.
Yeah, she's very, very good.
Do not waver.
I think she should be able to take out Rhea with 1 dance here. Let me just set this up right in case I get this wrong. I can move her out of the way.
Maybe
so pop the dance. And yep, there we go. Right. Another successful clear. Like I said, it's getting harder as we go up the ladder, and I feel like the next match we match into definitely be some type of Black Knight armor ball that I'm not prepared for. But that aside, that's it for now. See you in the next one. GG's.